Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing well. We are playing some Out of Ore. I've got this is the frozen map. I'm calling it the frozen tundra. Here's the setup, which we had last time. Um, we're going to dig some dirt. Basically, we need to get up to a couple $1,000,000 here. Um, I am thinking about possibly going this direction a little bit, leveling this out. We are on grid mode, but maybe doing a hopper this direction. Um, this direction, so I could just go in and dump it right here, and then it dumps into this. So I'm just going to dig out a little bit, go this direction a little bit, go this direction over here a little bit, and just open it up a little bit, and also, keep making money at the same time. I hope you guys are doing well. Don't forget to hit that like button. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. I do appreciate you. We got 3 different playthroughs going right now on this. We got the Forest Hills map, which is the original map, the map that we've got like 4 dig sites on that map, and then we've got the hardcore Scandinavian map, and then I started this map just because I always wanted to check this map out, so that's what I'm doing. We're trying to get here into the mountain a little bit. Hopefully we can get some better stuff right away. We're not set up to handle any crushed blasted rock or solid rock at this point. We did get a coal shaker added. So we are separating out any of this coal that we're getting. We're getting our ores from the pay dirt, and we're selling the regular dirt. Got quite a bit of stuff processing. It's going to take time. I have not really been able to AFK on this playthrough. I thought I was going to. I'm not sure. I must have forgot or whatever. I didn't really leave it running. There's a lot of stuff. Once we get processed, we'll have some money. But we'll move some dirt. Like I said, we'll try to maybe get set up another little hopper over here behind this, behind these solar panels, or in front here, and then we'll work on that. I'm going to keep trying to dig this out a little bit. Looks like I'm at a little bit of an incline here, but when we're in this shallower stuff, we're getting a lot more just dirt instead of pay dirt, which is obviously worth a lot less money. But it is selling directly, and you can see our money ticking up there in the top right. we do got the coal quest updated, and like I said, we are pulling that coal out now. Let's check out what we got going on here. So when it comes in, we're pulling out the we got the trommel, which is pulling out the pay dirt. Okay, we're filtering our water going in. So when you look here, you got regular water going in. Right now it's still processing. As long as you're seeing dirt here, it's still running stuff through. Okay, so you want this to be completely gone for it to be done. Alright, so let's grab our stuff here. And then our regular dirt is going right here directly into this cell point. This is where we're stacking up our coal. Alright. Again, if you look at this, this will show you unfiltered water. This is the water refinery, unfiltered. It's outputting regular clean water. Down here is where we're catching everything else. Right now we haven't gotten anything else, any ores. So, you know, we do got this going here, so we can process 250. Kind of put it in smaller batches there. That'll get all that at least started. We're going to go ahead and sell what we got going on here for now. We probably should add another wash plant. We're going to cancel all this out, and we're going to crank it to $9.99. So that took all the silicon. And then that way we got room to continue to process. Let's sell this and see what kind of money we're at right now. 216 silicon is 12,000. 620 gold bars is 91,000. That pretty much almost doubled us up. 123 rubies is 23,000. 209 diamonds is 38,000. So we got a little bit of money to work with here. Again, we're going to keep digging out. Now, I want to do everything on this map on grid mode. So what I'm thinking is, so we're on grid mode. Let's go ahead and buy. I don't think equipment's helping us right now, but we could get a truck. We could get a dump truck to run. You know, we've got all these unlocked. This one holds 47 cubic yards. Oh, crap. So if we look at our vehicles, we've got the Arvik L11, right? We've got the Arvik L11, which is this one. And this one holds 13 cubic yards. So that's about 3.5 buckets to fill up a truck. So again, putting a getting a dump truck to drive it over to there to dump it, I don't know if that's really using our money correctly, or if we want to try to put a hopper in here. Again, we're going to have to dig this out more. We can put a hopper at the same level. Let's go ahead and buy one hopper just to see here. So I want to be on grid mode. So if you look, it'll line up exactly the same, right? So it'll also adjust by the height, but I want it to go that direction. So if you look, I mean, we can snap it inside a little bit, but really we need to, unless we want to put it out here, which we could do something like this, but I'd rather dig down a little bit. Now we could use some explosives to set this one down a little deeper. Again, I kind of would like it to be right behind this one. So it should be, if you look, it should be the exact opposite, which it was. So we can turn it just like that and go right into that. And we'll drop it down for a second. And then all we would got to do is run a very small conveyor right into this, right? So that's kind of the prop. And then what that would do is that would allow us just to dig and dump. But again, I want it to be farther back. That was just an example of what I'm thinking. So I kind of want to go behind this. Now what we could do, the challenge is we're using 882 and we only got 900 here. So if we add to this one, what that's going to do is that's going to cause us to go into the next level power. So right now we're at 900. Now we could upgrade one of the 300s for like a 500. We could switch one of those out. That would add 200. And we would be able to sell that. So maybe the right answer is just extending this way towards us, and then bringing it back like an L. The problem is it would be right over that coal. So I don't know. Let's dig out this side a little bit. Again, we could probably get a truck for now and just dump a whole truck at a time. And really allow us to stay up in here with the lift. Now this is coal as well. Oh, so this is all pay dirt. It's all dirt, pay dirt, garbage dirt. This was coal. This is coal. So we could come back here, grab all this coal. Again, do we want a truck in here? Or do we want to extend this over? Turn this into more like an L, so. We'll get this a little bit of a down push here. We'll get this cleared out a little bit and then we'll take a look at it. Again, I think we just turn and make an L right there. Just leave it attached and then upgrade our power to match. Whoa, 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 whoa. The goal is to put that next scoop in there before the hopper's empty. We did it that time, but not always easy. Alright, alright, alright. Problem is, exactly where I got my plant set up is where that coal is. That's okay. We'll start going down right here. We'll get us some of that coal. We got us a hole tore up here. Oops. We got us a problem now, unfortunately. Okay, so let's see here. So when this happens, you just want to go to home, vehicles, and just return this to your inventory. So I was trying to dig this out a little bit to get down in there. So if you look, when we put this in, it kind of pushed all the dirt out around it. So everything is processed. So what we're going to do, let's do this. Turn it off. Remove cables. Let's pick all this stuff up. Okay, so that put it all in our inventory, including our lift. We can throw our lift out. We don't need it right now. And okay. All right, so what we want to do is I think we want to just make a turn here. So we've got a little bit of money. We've got stuff processing, so we want to be at this level, right? So let's do this. We're probably going to pull this hopper up as well. I don't know if we want to pull the hopper up and make I think if we pull the hopper up, we'll get past this coal. So let's do that for now. And here's the nice spot we got to start with, right? Grid mode, we know this is the bottom of a grid. So let's do this. Let's get us a plunger, a detonator. And then let's get us some Dramite. Dramite is an explosive that deletes material. Now, I don't know if this is something in real life, but it's something in the game. So we're going to use it. So what we're going to do, we're going to go back to snap mode. Let's back up a little bit here. And what we'll do is we're going to start cutting a path left. Alright, so with that being said, let's get us, so again, I always screw this part up. So if I'm right here, I would think I want a left, right? But I think it might be coming this direction from the hopper, so then we need a right. So let's settle that debate right now, and let's figure out, let's buy a right and see if that's correct. So a right turn. Okay, now we're in snap mode, so if we click that on there, oh gosh. Click that on there. A right turn was correct. Okay. Now, we can immediately do, we've got 2 hoppers in our inventory right now. But, do we want to go a little farther? Let's look at what, let's see where the 2 hoppers take us. The problem is we've jacked this up right here now. We've messed up our I've actually screwed up by going deeper. So maybe we do a straight here, but then I'll have to blow more stuff up. So not horrible, and we can always keep extending it that way as we dig. So let's drop us in a couple Dramites here. Because we're going to want to add that motor back in, right? We're going to have a power pole. So we need to put our motor on first. Now if we click on our motor, it'll tell us the power requirement now is a 958. Okay, 958 is the requirement to run our new setup. Our current power is 900. So if you want to upgrade for future, we could get, the biggest we can get is an 1800, which is 100,000 smackers. But as we extend this into the mountain, that will probably handle it. So let's do that. So I want to stay on snap build for now. I could go grid mode, but again, so all right. So what's the I mean, right now we're really trying to save up for we need like $1 million, right? So I think we go ahead and just bite the bullet here and get the bigger. This is the max we can get for one unit, and it's 1,800. And it's going to be massive, but we got the money. Let's take a look at it here. Try to see which direction. So I kind of want to flip it around. Where the power's like that direction. Or not. Are we hitting anything? I don't know. Okay. So the blades aren't hitting anything. It's not hitting the mountain. It's not hitting that. This is generating 1,800 power. We can turn this on. We're only using 1,000. We got a lot of room to grow. Now we've got this other problem to where we kind of this dirt we probably can use, to be honest with you. Okay. Now we drop this in and let's sell this. Let's sell it. We're going to keep these cables for now. Let's sell these extra panels. That's going to give us almost 40K back. That's almost half of what we spent. Now, I want to obviously get this area fixed up where we can use it. So, let's do, if we look at polished concrete, right, 2,500. Rough concrete is 2,300. Plain old concrete is 2,400. So we're going to use the cheapest we can do. Let's get us 10 concrete blocks for now. Now we didn't change anything that needs support or any of that. We could put some under there, honestly. Again, we got this all snapped in. We got no need for any supports there. If we're trying to make this, put some supports under here, we can go back under to grid mode and we can literally put this like right here. could try to put that there, but we almost have to we'd have to dig down to get under there a little bit here. So again, if you're really wanting to make it look legit as possible, you know, every time we do this, it's $23,000. So let's get 10 more of them. And honestly, we could start doing floors, but we're going to do 10 more of these here. For now, let's get one more of those. Get like 6 of these. Get one more of those to squeeze in right there. Okay. Let's clean this off. One more. Just to keep it consistent, we're going to do, we're down to 100,000, so it kind of sucks, but again, we're trying to, I should have started moving that before I started digging down on this coal. Okay. All right, so, whoa. I feel like that pop back up. Okay. So I'm good here. Let's go ahead and consume this. 101,000. Again, we got a hole here. Not a big deal. Doesn't look great. We could always fill that in with dirt. So we're up to almost a stack of coal, which is fantastic. We have nothing here basically, right? Which we'll just leave it. We do got some gold here. We'll go ahead and sell this off just to get some of our money back that we just dropped. 25,000, 15,000, and 8,600. Okay. So now the goal is to be able to not have to go as far. And also with the double hopper, we'll be able to handle the larger lift in the future there. Also, that's wide enough for a dump truck. Whoa. A little rough right here still because we had to put that it's a little wonky with that one tile there that's kind of a downward thing. I probably should have just put some level there, maybe backfill it with dirt, I'm not sure. Seems a little rough, maybe we hit it with the shovel. Yeah, it's kind of flipping me around there when I Well, hopefully you can understand my thought process was just to try to dig without really driving much. But again, I don't know. I would have just left this level before I started, but I also used Dramite, which does blow some bigger holes. So maybe you take the time to dig it out by hand. I'm just a little more impatient than that, I guess. Or maybe you use the loader to try to do it versus the Dramite. You know, maybe if I would have took the Dramite back farther, kind of go back a little farther than you think you're going to be. So as you're moving this, processing this material, you're getting XP. As you're processing ores, you're getting XP. As you're crafting, you're getting XP. You can also put some barriers up here to stop yourself from going too close. We did go ahead and bite the bullet on the power upgrade, so that will allow us to, all we'll have to do is add some straight conveyors to this as we go farther in. one of the things I'll need to do today is I got a couple hours before I go to work, so I'll probably just, while I'm cooking dinner and all that, I'll probably just let this run. Start trying to get some of that material processed so that we can start off with some cash. The next goal is, is 2 million, so we can get that next loader. That next loader is a game changer. So right now, we're using this one, which is a 13 cubic yards, and the next one that we want to get is this one. I don't know what the difference is. This one's 28, but this one is 34. So the fuel usage is a little higher, but again, so you're going from 13 to 34, right? So it's basically 2.5 times the size for every scoop. It's massive. If you haven't seen on the other playthroughs, you can check it out. I've got it over there. The Forest Hills map, we've got 4 or 5 of them. I think we just got our second one on Scandinavia Hardcore, so we still have not made it to Bedrock. So let's switch this to a flat. We're going to sell these. We should just keep them, but we're hoping to make them later. If we go to sell them, we're losing half our money, so we'll just keep them. We will do a ramp at some point to make a deeper spot anyway, so we'll just hold on to these. What is that? 8. Just going to make this a flat. Clean it up. We'll just make it a flat there. If we need to put some dirt around it, we can. So it's still got some dirt over here. So we're starting to get some stuff stacked up here. There is a very fast way to process this gold with the smelter. And we are starting to get some coal here. So we've got a quest active here to sell coal. So if we look here, we're trying to sell 25,000 coal. So if we sell this, we can get 90,991. Now that started towards our 25,000. We'll get an extra bonus for that cash-wise. We'll go ahead and sell these 171 gold. We got 37 diamonds and some rubies. We'll go ahead and sell all of this. Sell, sell, sell. 25,000, 6,000, 5,900. Puts us back at 291. Plus we're still processing some pay dirt and dirt. So what we're going to do is let's grab some actual dirt. Shouldn't take too much. And if you want, what you can do is you can just drop this in. You can just drop this in. Okay. And then we're going to shovel it. Just try to flatten it out a little bit here. Trying to beat it into submission. Could drop some more over here, but probably wouldn't hurt to have a couple blocks over there. We're going to go that way eventually, so no hurry. Let's see if we can get this thing sticking out here that's driving me crazy just because it's on the camera. See if this is a little smoother. Also, like I said, we can I don't know what the right one is. These are 260. These are 320. I think we need 8 of these. I don't know. Oh yeah. So you can do something like that just to try to make it look like a, I don't know if that's far enough or if we want to move them back. Let's check it out here. That's probably fine. It keeps us from driving all the way up in there. That probably was a little short. I actually probably should just run right up against them. So that cash will kick up. It'll slowly keep going up, tick, tick, tick. But as it's selling the regular dirt, you're not going to get rich selling regular dirt, but it's also pulling out the stuff that's the pay dirt. So let this auto save happen. You got some more coal over on the other side, I thought. Oh, just now starting to get it exposed over there. So it seems like it shows you the visual is whatever you got the most of. So if you got the most coal or the most dirt or pay dirt, that's what it's kind of showing you in your bucket as your visual, whatever the majority is. So over here, it looks like we're starting to get into some coal as well. I want to take you to Bumper Town. Instead of Funky Town, we're going to Bumper Town. Okay. I see you. I see you hiding. Just put you right in the position, don't it, to dump. All right, all right, all right. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't flip, baby. Don't flip over, baby. You get on the other accounts and you're using the big loader and, and you're down it. And then you come back and you use this little loader and it's all bouncy and just so much different. Like playing a different game with this little loader. And you don't have to hit it very fast. So we're starting to get a fuel low. We haven't had to buy fuel yet with this thing. So we are going to need to set us up a fuel station. And probably could do it right here. We don't want to get the, hey, do you want to buy fuel every time? Let's get 8 of these. Or 10 because I already screwed up. We've got 2 left. We want to run them like this. Maybe. That might actually look legit. Let's buy us some fuel. Again, we're going to probably want to go to snap build for this part. Oh my. Okay. We're fine. No worries. Instead of this here, yeah, I kind of like that. Kind of protects the conveyor a little bit. We could always fill this in with dirt. Some garbage dirt. Just again, try to make it look decent. It kind of depends on what your tolerance is. I did a little more, but that's okay. We can get her done. You have to get the fast pickaxe and the fast shovel, guys. It's just a must. Again, doesn't have to be perfect, just whatever you can tolerate. Guys, I do appreciate you hanging out with me today as always. Don't forget to make sure you are subscribed. Hit that like button. And until next time, have fun digging that dirt, guys. We made some upgrades, and we're making some money. So until next time, I'm out of here.